Is the South China Sea an ocean? Well, it is part of the Pacific Ocean, but it's not technically an ocean on its own. Let me explain. The South China Sea is an enclosed body of water that's surrounded by land on all sides. It's roughly 1 million square miles, or 2.6 million square kilometers in size. For reference, that's about the same size as the Gulf of Mexico. Now, the South China Sea encompasses a portion of the Pacific Ocean that stretches roughly from Singapore and the Strait of Malacca in the southwest to the Strait of Taiwan between Taiwan and mainland China in the northeast. So it's a pretty big body of water. But here's the thing. According to the definition of an ocean that most geographers use, an ocean is a vast body of salt water that's greater than 2,000 miles or 3,200 kilometers from end to end. And the South China Sea doesn't quite meet that threshold. It's smaller than the Gulf of Mexico, which is itself smaller than the Atlantic Ocean, which is smaller than the Pacific Ocean. However, the South China Sea is sometimes referred to as an ocean because it's so big and because it has some ocean-like qualities. For example, it has tides and waves just like the ocean, and it's also home to a bunch of marine life. In fact, the South China Sea is one of the most biologically diverse marine regions on the planet. It has more than 700 species of fish and 100 species of coral. So even though the South China Sea isn't technically an ocean, I think we can make an exception in this case. After all, if the South China Sea were its own country, it would be the 12th largest by area. It would be bigger than Saudi Arabia and almost as big as Indonesia. And it would have its own flag and everything. Just kidding. There wouldn't be any countries in the South China Sea because it's not an ocean. It's a sea. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next video.